Once again.
Hi and welcome to Crazy Danny, and today I'm going to talk about the same sort of topic what I talked about last time in my videos about basically social distance. What I said about in the last video and people that break the rules. Like I said, today's Monday. Government and the government and councils have stuck out rules. You can group up to 6 people. You cannot group up no more than 6 people. And basically, the council has put that rules out, not the government. So, if you think about that, but the main thing is, like, basically for those who goes round breaking the rules. People who are if you group up them more than 6 people, anyone can grass you up. Anyone can grass you up to the police now. So you will get you work, like I said last time in my last video. You can get a fine up to £100, up to £1,000 for those people who are breaking the rules. Birmingham City. It's actually it's gone on a lockdown doing because people wasn't going by the rules, and Burnham's gone for a lockdown. So everything in Burnham is on a lockdown now because of those silly people out there. What I said, who broke the rules. And I did mention it in my last video. I did mention it in my last COVID-19 video about this. And people are still not listening to the government. People are not listening to the council. Now, because the government has said, to the councils, you can do anything. You can do any rules now. If your council wants to put down strictly rules and be even more tougher, they will. It's down to the council, down to your local council. And now everyone is suffering because people are not going by the rules. That, like I said in my last video, rules are not there to be broken. They're there to be our safety. I did mention it. I was doing a bit of research, on the news, social media, about this topic. And I did mention it in my last topic because I done a bit of research then, day before this rule came out. And now the rule is out, and Birmingham City is going on a lockdown. Then I'm thinking to myself, what if one city goes on a lockdown and sticking out all these rules, how many more cities are going to follow suit? And I'm thinking I reckon because Burnham has put the foot down and gave out the strict rules about only allowed to have 6 people you can meet, but you cannot meet up no more than 6 people. You have to stay in your bubble. You got to stay in your bubble. I'm trying not to repeat myself from my last video, because I said a lot of things in my last video about COVID-19, social distance, wearing a mask. You still got to buy them. You still got to wear your mask. You still got to do social distance. You still got to do those, but you're not allowed to group up more than 6 people. And people are still wondering, a bit puzzled. Okay, so you're allowed to see your family, but only if it's 6 people. You cannot see your family not more than 6 people, because you can, like I said in my last video, people out there will grass you up, and you cannot trust no one now, anyone. can gross you up. So if I was everyone out there, I would stick by the rules now, because the people out there who have been sticking by the rules, who has been sticking by the rules, and then you get people who's not sticking by the rules. It is unfair on the ones who are sticking by the rules. It is very unfair. It's very unfair. Very, very unfair. But then, like I said, how many more cities will follow Burnham, because Burnham's gone on lockdown and stuck these walls out? How many more cities will go down on lockdown? I can think probably. I reckon Manchester probably might go on lockdown. Cardiff might go on lockdown because people out there been partying the weekend. All you know, Burnham, Cardiff, Manchester, any other cities I can think of, probably been people out there been partying. And I did mention it in my last video about don't party, and people don't listen. Now Burnham's on. Like I said, Burnham is on a lockdown. Brought out strict rules. Now everyone's gonna suffer because of people breaking the rules. And now I had to do another video on the same topic. So I'm talking to myself on the same topic as what I done last time. You got to stay in your bubble. And also, hope, and because Burnham is on the lockdown, and people thinking to myself, well, okay, so we're not allowed to see a family, but you are allowed to see your family, but you can only see 6 people. If you're going to visit your family, you can only see 6 people. You cannot be no more than, you can't be you can't have a big gallery of your family. You can have a small family gallery of 6 people, but that is it. Talking about pubs and clubs, because Burnham is on a lockdown, pubs should also close down. Close the shops, close the pubs, everything's a close. Everything, pubs, nightclubs, everything's a close, because people are not sticking to the rules about social distance. People are not wearing a mask and breaking the rules there as well. And I reckon all the pubs will be closed. All the pubs will be closed. If your city gets knocked down, all the pubs will close. Everything will close. If you're going to meet up with your friends, you cannot meet up more than 6 people. So you can see your friends, but you got to have a small group of friends. You cannot meet up more than 7. You cannot meet. You do not meet up more than 7 of your friends. Up to 6 people. You're allowed to meet up to 6 people. So please stick to the government rules. So everyone can get back to the normal lives. Because there's people out there still breaking the rules. And I have mentioned it. I've constantly repeated it in my last video. And I'm repeating myself again. Now, this is all I've got to say about it, because I'm leaving this one, so all I'm saying is, that the new rules has come out today and everything else. I have said it in my video now. I've said everything what I said, and stick to the rules. Stay, social distance, wear your mask. And please do not meet up more than 6 people, because, like I said, anyone can gross you up now. Anyone. But because everyone's got mobile phones. Everyone's got mobile phones. Everyone's got cameras in the phones. So you cannot trust no one now. No one. You cannot trust no one, because anyone can gross you up. That's all I've got to say. So it's goodbye from Crazy Danny. Look after yourself, look after each other. Peace.